Okay, it's Ray. I made my video about non-white racist people, what not to say. And naturally, the first person that comes and says anything is a white person that tells me that black people do nothing but blame white people for our problems. We're angry, the same old stuff. Go out and do more with yourself and stop complaining, blah, 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 blah. Go move somewhere else if it's not here. And then he said you should be thankful, meaning I should be thankful that I'm not a slave anymore and I'm allowed to live among him. And then he said I'd probably make more money than him, which I don't know how my financial situation would change my being followed on a regular basis home by the cops, or how any of that would change my past, my history, or the damage that it caused. He mentioned, of course, black on black crime and omitted white on white crime, which is like a 3 to 6% difference based on which stats you're studying and the percent of, margin of error. He mentioned how black on white crime's going up. And I mentioned how of all the women murdered in 2011, I believe there was like 1,300 and something, almost closer to 1,400, and close to 1,200 were murdered by white men. Never replied to that. It's just the same situation like with Malcolm X and these other people who spoke up and out against the wrongdoings caused to black people. It was automatically switched around like anti-white or white hatred. But if that idiot bothered to look at any of my videos, he would see that I've actually said more about black people in the negative light than white people. It just so happens that all of our biggest problems can be kind of led to the European invasion. Same thing with Japan, China, Mexico, Haiti, a lot of other countries that are in a worse off shape than ever before. Haiti was one of the richest, wealthiest, and first black ran countries, but it's now one of the poorest. And everything that makes money is owned by America. So for me to say that I have an issue with injustice in America, and for you to switch it and say, no, your issue is anger, bitterness, and laziness, and your hatred towards white people. No. But your inability to see or understand any people who are angry does cause me to get angry and a little bigoted towards people. Because white people have no issue mentioning how black people are violent or angry or they've treated them wrong. But they're quick to shut us up whenever we mention where we learned it. I don't know. Because there's a time when black people were not violent. And they would just allow people to kill them and lynch their husbands and sons and daughters. And they would just cry about it in silence or march about it and be met with dogs and violence. And then everybody would say at the end of it, when most of the black people are gone and in jail or dead, "Whew, good thing those thugs didn't ruin our country. Black people are ruining this. You let slavery go? Nope, they're going to ruin the country because then taxes. What about this? What about that? Black codes. Well, what about these Mexicans? What about these Native Americans? No, call them Mexicans and then segregate and put the rest of them out that weren't born here, and then there's more issues. And everything is a bunch of people hating other people and telling them that their problems aren't really as bad as somebody else's, which is rarely also their problem, which they still justify how it's not their problem. Doesn't make sense. If you go out of your way to constantly mention black on black crime or things like this whenever somebody mentions race issues, you're just a bigot popping up waiting to try to shame people out of speaking up and against the pain caused by people like you. And for that, I say shame on you, but it's pretty much all I can do, huh? So yes, I will complain, I will bitch, I will mope, I will groan. And you will have your privilege. It is what it is. But if it helps you to sleep better at night by just to say that all black people are angry or ghetto or ratchet or loud or violent, that's fine. Sleep well. But just remember all those little kids out there that aren't getting to sleep well because they got a bullet in the head from a warrant for weed.